Welcome to our channel. If you haven't done it already, please subscribe.
Sofia the First, The Enchanted Feast. Princess Sofia is so excited. Today, she and her family are playing croquet, waiting for the Enchanted Feast to begin. Bailiwick interrupts their game to announce an unexpected visitor. Bailiwick introduces Sasha the Sorceress. "I've come to pay my respects to the great King Roland," the sorceress says. She conjures up a new scepter for Sofia's dad and some flowers for Sofia's mom, pretty bracelets for Amber, and shiny new boots for James. Sofia thinks there's something familiar about Sasha. "Have we met before?" she asks. "No," says Sasha, staring strangely at Sofia's amulet. "I would remember such a charming princess, especially one with such a beautiful amulet." Then Sasha conjures up a necklace for Sofia. But Sofia promised never to take off her amulet, so she gives the new necklace to Amber. Cedric arrives and introduces himself to Sasha. "The Cedric, the sorcerer?" she asks. "It's an honor." Cedric blushes. Sofia's parents invite Sasha to the Enchanted Feast. Everyone seems so excited about Sasha. But Sofia can't help feeling that something just doesn't seem right about her. Sofia visits Cedric. "I get a bad feeling when I'm around Sasha," she tells him. "Since you're a sorcerer too, I thought you might know if she's up to something." But Cedric just tells Sofia to stop worrying. He thinks Sasha's great. Then he shows Sofia the trick he's planning for the feast. With a flick of his wand, he fills the entire room with mirrors. But these aren't just any mirrors. They're morpho mirrors. "Wow! It looks like I'm a totally different person in each one," Sofia exclaims. Finally, the Enchanted Feast begins, with guests from all over the kingdom. Cedric makes a grand entrance and gets ready for his trick. He raises his wand. Poof! The morpho mirrors appear. But then something goes wrong. The mirrors trap Cedric, bouncing him like a ball from one mirror to the next. Nobody knows what to do, except Sasha. With one wave of her wand, she makes the mirrors disappear. Then, Sasha conjures up the most amazing food you've ever seen. Talk about an enchanted feast. Everyone applauds for Sasha the sorceress. Well, everyone except Cedric, who slinks quietly out of the room. "Mr. Cedric, wait!" Sofia calls, running after him. But Cedric disappears into his tower. Sofia feels really sorry for him. Clover hops up and asks Sofia what's wrong. "Everyone thinks the new sorceress is great," she tells him. "But something about her just doesn't seem right." Then, Sofia's amulet starts to glow. And Snow White appears. She sits down and begins to tell Sofia a story. "Once, an old woman gave me a poisoned apple, but she was really my wicked stepmother in disguise." Snow White takes Sofia's hand. People aren't always who they pretend to be. If you get a bad feeling about someone, you should trust that feeling, no matter what. Now Sofia knows what to do. She has to warn her mom and dad about Sasha. But when Sofia reaches the dining hall, Sasha is outside it, and vines are blocking the doors. Suddenly, she transforms. Now Sofia knows why Sasha seems so familiar. Sasha is actually Miss Nettle. Miss Nettle is a very bad fairy. Once she tried to steal a spell book from the good fairies, but Sofia stopped her. "What are you doing here?" Sofia asks her. "I've come for the amulet of Avalor," Miss Nettle cackles. She tries to grab Sofia's amulet, but Sofia runs away from her. Sofia makes it to the Great Hall and finds Cedric there, practicing his morpho mirror trick. Luckily, this time it's working perfectly. Miss Nettle finds Sofia and Cedric there. "You want the amulet?" Sofia says. "Come and get it." Miss Nettle flings a spell at Sofia. At least, she thinks it's Sofia, but it's really a mirror. So the spell bounces back and traps the bad fairy with her own magic. But Miss Nettle escapes the trap. "You haven't seen the last of me," she cries as she flies through the window. Phew! Now that she's gone, they can all just have fun with Cedric's amazing morpho mirrors. Sofia really hopes Miss Nettle never comes back. But if she does, Sofia will be ready, thanks to the advice from her new friend, Snow White. The end.
Thank you for watching our videos. If you haven't done it already, please subscribe. Here are some videos we thought you might like.